demonstrators. And on the side of the CRS, the reactivity, resilience, adaptability, professionalism, and discipline. Now, a request for rapid disposal of the anti-riot police units has been put in place. The fixed block is composed of groups of 5 police officers, as you can see in front of you. Now, each member of these groups is under the authority of a non-commissioned officer in order to maintain discipline and reactivity. The tactical support group is composed of officers in charge of grenade launchers, sharpshooters, operational rescuers, and a doctor. During the whole demonstration, you will observe that the use of CS gas and water is always associated with a maneuver. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the journalists has now collapsed with a broken arm. His colleagues are trying unsuccessfully to help him. The decision is taken to get him out of there. The head of the disposal alerts the CRS rescuers. In order to disperse them, the offenders are pushed back in a cloud of CS gas. At the same time, you will notice the intervention of the rescuers under the protection of a group. You can see that on the screens now. They carry out a quick as doctor administers painkillers immediately. Every member of the anti-riot police units is trained in first aid, and some have further qualifications. The doctor is used during all the events. Now, as we're about to see in a few seconds' time, missiles thrown by the violent demonstrators. The decision is taken to detain the gang leader. A group of police officers is positioned behind the fixed block. The group in charge of the operation coordinates with the rest of the unit in order to remove the aggressor. with their tarpaulin while throwing missiles at the police officers. Instructions are given to the CRS operators to break up the black bloc and to recuperate the tarpaulin. In the first instance, the middle section carries out an offensive maneuver using noise grenades directed at the tarpaulin. Secondly, the two other sections positioned on the sides carry out an offensive maneuver. Demonstrators are approaching with fire. In the first instance, immediately the unit reorganizes in order to reduce the number of police officers who can be hit by the Molotov cocktails by creating a gap between them. In the second instance, measures are taken to destabilize the offenders and neutralize the demonstrators. To reach their objective, the unit applies its various maneuvers. A black bloc is approaching the police unit with 3 tarpaulins while throwing missiles at the police officers. There are 5 CRS cannons in France, specially equipped with water cannons. These sections support the CRS units during crowd management. The water cannon aims at the black bloc, targeting the tarpaulin. When the water projection stops, the sections positioned on the sides carry out an offensive maneuver with noise grenades on the sides. The tarpaulin is confiscated and the black bloc dispersed. In this last scenario, anti-riot police units are facing an illegal demonstration. Now we're going to look at the reaction of the unit. Instructions from the Préfet authority are followed in order to disperse the illegal demonstration, following the demonstrators' refusal to leave and the missiles targeted by them at the police. Pedestrian anti-riot police officers and water cannons simultaneously advance towards the crowd in order to keep them at distance and to disperse them by use of CS grenades and water. Riot Police Unit thanks you very much indeed for your attention. As soon as the operators have stopped moving,